Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Central Illinois Fighting Game Community's very special downtown beatdown online charity event. We are coming back with Granblue Fantasy Versus with a great first to 10 setup. But before we get started, allow me to introduce myself and the wonderful co-commentator I have with me today. I am Dynamite, joined by none other than Dostro. How's it going today, sir?
I'm doing just fine. I just got off of my own first to 10. For those of you who were tuning in just a little while ago, I was playing Power Rangers, but we're playing something completely different right now. We're playing Granblue Fantasy Versus, good friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. These two that'll be going head to head, T-Bola and Chris Chaos, are also teammates. They train together a lot. I know that T-Bola often frequents the CIFGC tournaments and wreaks havoc. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some Loane, perhaps Percival, depending on what he wants to do with the Matera matchup. And on the other end, Chris Chaos has been one of the predominant Materas in the nation. Putting out great placements in both Ronin Rumble, the NLBC tournaments, and Waifu Dome. So this is a matchup of two people who definitely grind the game. They talk to one another and practice against one another. So I think anyone can take it.
And it's such an interesting matchup from the characters that we've seen them play normally. We quite frequently see T-Bola on Loane. We'll be seeing who they're playing just a moment. Loane and Chris Chaos, I've seen them playing only Matera. And that's a very volatile matchup between the two of them. Here we have T-Bola player one side on Loane, Chris Chaos player two side as Matera. Very tricky matchup for both of these players. It's really about who can get the momentum started.
Yeah, that's going to be the key, right? To who can not only get the momentum, but keep that corner pressure, because both of them have difficulties when they're being kind of mauled in the corner. Matera notably even more so than Loane, due to the fact that it's really up to the player to decide how they're going to Abare out, or if pull the trigger on the Skybound or Super Skybound art. So this will be really interesting. I think that momentum, like you said, will play a really big factor, but I'm also looking for some of the counter punches to kind of flip momentum back and forth, and who can actually come back from being on the back foot. We see T-Bola getting started right now with a big old slide and trying to push Chris Chaos to the corner.
Well, that unfortunate rollout by Chris Chaos got caught by the 214L, but a nice Abari poke out, like you said, with that quick arrow, but T-Bola's just mashing right on back.
Yeah, T-Bola right now putting Chris Chaos back into that corner. A couple of hits there, and already low on life is Chris Chaos. Matera definitely not one of the healthiest characters in the game, and right now T-Bola's taking full advantage. Nice poke on the jump over assault, and that's going to be round one, battle one to T-Bola.
Oh, he skipped the best win screen. The lads circling around each other. But when we see Chris Chaos was in the corner for a fair portion of that game, that previous round, something that's you have to be very careful with Matera, as she doesn't have her own reversal except for her Skybound art.
Very true, very true. Perry gets blown up here. T-Bola been stuck in this corner for a while. Chris Chaos trying to take that momentum back, but the jump over from T-Bola, off the wall combo. Here comes the setup. Calling out the homies again, gets hit low, does Chris Chaos, and now the health starting to even out between the two. T-Bola looking to find a way to end it, but Chris Chaos had the late tech advantage. Another one.
Well, get the lad stack up. HPA. Oh no, that's Super Skybound out. We got Iggy. Get the floor is lava.
The floor is lava. Chris Chaos surviving with a shred of health here. Missiles coming out from the counter out, sending out the homies again. T-Bola, wow, just going to jump in and do it. EX version.
Onga Bonga 214 heavy button. T-Bola takes the first round against Chris Chaos. Now that second round was a bit more back and forth, but T-Bola seems to be doing quite well on his offense.
Yeah, T-Bola definitely seemed to do really well in the offensive category and trying to find options to make sure that Chris Chaos is continually guessing, because one of the things that you can run into is if Matera knows what you're going to do, that assault, her unique, will get her out of a lot of situations if you become too predictable. And we see there the parry from T-Bola, keeping Chris Chaos in the corner, but side switch, butterfly combo, gotta guess, T-Bola gets right, confirm off of the low.
Oh, imagine not blocking a cross-up in a game with a block button. Going for that chip out. Popping bottles. Looks like he caught the dodge or the roll on startup. T-Bola looking very strong right now.
Yeah, T-Bola looking incredibly strong, and you know it's going to be one of those matches where it's about adaptation. This is the first to 10, right? So it's not a two and out, you're done, you know, see you next time in bracket type of thing. This is going to be a long set, so it does give the other person time to adapt and adjust, but you don't want to put yourself in too much of a deficit. Nice anti-air there from Chris Chaos, hops all the way to the corner, butterfly setup again. T-Bola reading it like a book.
As you said, these two are training partners, so they're already like a million layers deep. They know exactly what the mix-ups are and which options they have at their disposal, so it's going to be quite the ride we're going for. That was a quick butterfly confirm into the cartwheel. Normal skybound art, excuse me.
Yeah, that's the setup that Chris Chaos is going to be looking to instill into T-Bola's mind the whole set, is that what am I going to do if I get you knocked down with the butterfly in the corner? That's going to be where a lot of Chris Chaos's damage on when he's pressing T-Bola going to come from. So it's all about setting that up and conditioning the opponent, but you know, T-Bola has shown sometimes he'll just do it, and oftentimes when that happens, he gets a lot of mileage off of it.
Ooh, that was a very interesting interaction. The body block from the homie actually stalled the arrow a little bit so that he didn't get comboed by it. But now that quick counter poke. Just a slobber knocker right now.
Yeah, they're swinging back and forth, trying to poke each other out in the neutral. Another poke there from T-Bola, but backs away, didn't want to get caught by any butterfly setups. EX arrow, nice anti-air there, or at least just caught him pressing the button. Whatever it is, here comes the Super Skybound are going to shoot up the homies, but T-Bola stays safe. That's some friendship right there.
We're going to get a chip out likely right here. Good old Iggy, waifus on deck.
Yeah, that's a rough scenario for player when Iggy's out and you're already low. It's like you can only dodge everything, right? You couldn't block, and it usually spells doom. So that's going to be 2-0 for T-Bola. Still, like I said, not out of it yet. This is the first to 10, so you really want to, you know, even if you're 2 games behind, you just want to try to keep pace and put some games on the board and get a little bit of momentum for yourself. But T-Bola having nothing of it. Catalina bot coming down again. Chris Chaos stuck in the corner.
Who knows the lasting hitbox on the jump L, the stanky leg, use it for some air-to-air pressure or just a normal block if he gets it. Quick, right back into the corner. Chris Chaos on the back foot at the moment.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot. Nice anti-air there from T-Bola. Going to go into the low. Confirmed right into the EX slashes off the wall combo. Here comes the setup. The homies called up the whole squad to take battle 1.
The meaty jab check, shivving the chest right under.
Yeah, I mean, it's really working out well. It'll stop that assault from Chris Chaos from trying to hop out. Parry didn't work. Nice OS there from Chris Chaos, but still gets hit after the standing dodge. T-Bola off to an early start. Late tech.
Reestablishing some space and a quick assault overhead. Chris Chaos starts to get some momentum, but good anti-air with parry. Right back into a quick assault overhead, teching the grab, but still at disadvantage with the late tech. Butterfly setups. Nice pressure.
Nice pressure from Chris Chaos, but gets tripped up by the homies. Catalina bot gonna have to hold the missiles on wake up. T-Bola having plenty of time. Calling out Big Mama. Here we go again. Iggy, even if Chris Chaos survives this, T-Bola will be able to shave off a lot of health if Chris Chaos does not dodge everything. Gets hit by the lightning in the mix. That's a rough one.
Once you get hit by the lightning or caught blocking by the lightning, you almost always get a guaranteed unblockable with that floor is lava setup. T-Bola is looking so confident right now.
Yeah, it's definitely looking good for T-Bola. There were a couple of things there that I would like Chris Chaos I like to see a little bit more from Chris Chaos. And I know it's a danger, but the standing medium, the far medium from Matera could be a really good,
right?
Yeah, the leg, the fancy leg, that might be a decent answer to those jab checks that T-Bola is throwing out with the butterfly knife. So let's see what's happening there, because if added to the repertoire, it might stop some of the neutral checks that T-Bola is throwing out to try to either steal a turn or just prevent from Chris Chaos from really laying on the pressure.
Looked like Chris Chaos just took a quick breather. Now it seemed that Chris Chaos is starting to get a little bit of momentum, pushing T-Ball into the corner, but it seems like he's having just a bit of trouble maintaining the corner or being able to keep T-Bola at bay. T-Bola is just making a lot of very smart and intelligent decisions, or just call-outs in order to get in and start his pressure.
Yeah, that's gonna be the key adjustment for T-Bola. Once again, checking the neutral, gets the conversion off of the low homie. And here we go, Catalina bot. Man, what a decision Chris Cass had to make there. Gets cracked overhead. Oh, this is rough. This is looking rough.
Left, right. Imagine getting hit with a left, right in a game with a block button.
Hey man, sometimes it's tough, you know. Sometimes you're thinking about so many things and you forget the block button. Nice light confirm there from Chris Chaos. Going to push T-Bola back to that corner. Here comes another setup. We might see the butterfly. No, goes for the slow jump instead. T-Bola's hemmed up right now, but Chris Chaos giving him just enough room to make a mistake here and try to capitalize. Oh, wanted to assault in, ends up in the corner, and now T-Bola sets up the offense. There's the Catalina bot. Late tech from Chris Chaos. T-Bola keeps his turn, and finally Chris Chaos answering back.
Some quick pokes. Reversal. He did something minus into something safe. We got super on deck. Let's check these mix-ups. The slight delay on the green orb. T-Bola is just... T-Bola knows just how the counterplay works against these. And that tiny arrow that got right under the... Or the tiny missile that got right under the arrow. Sweeping by, quickly catching the recovery frames, the startup frames on whatever Chris Chaos was doing.
Yeah, and it's now 4-0 in T-Bola's favor, and Chris Chaos definitely just needs a single game to start shifting the momentum. Nice standing dodge into a punish there. T-Bola tried to run up with something, got stuffed, and now Chris Chaos moving back, trying to establish a little bit of room to set up some Matera game, but man, T-Bola, every time Chris Chaos backs up, he's just right in his face trying to check him, make sure he isn't hitting the button. Standing dodge, but no punish on the parry.
Now it seems like Chris Chaos has been just going blow for blow, getting little bits of advantage here and there, but T-Bola is really closing out, or once he gets to it, he's gotten those Iggy calls, or even an HPA that one time we saw. Ooh, good punish on the whiff grab. You have forever for that.
Yeah, you really do. The whiff grabs, the recovery on those take a very long time, and T-Bola able to capitalize. Chris Chaos, yeah, I generally agree with what you're saying. I mean, he's going blow for blow for T-Bola. The problem is Matera going blow for blow usually doesn't work out in her favor because of just the health, totals for the character that she's up against. So it's going to be up to Chris Chaos to get a little bit of more of that momentum. But again, we see things like this where T-Bola just runs in, jumps with a crossover, and puts Chris Chaos back in the corner.
That was very smart by T-Bola. He recognized off that wall bounce because Chris Chaos didn't quite have his super ready. He had the guaranteed unblockable with the EX homies into the universal overhead. And he got a pressure started right into HBA, clipped the legs, and the pop bottles. He takes the 5th game.
Yeah, T-Bola working fast and quick. I don't know, maybe he has something to do after this. I have no idea. But Chris Chaos, again, getting caught with the slashes, going to try to set up something here. The overhead does not work, and back into the corner off of the parry. Nice defensive sequence right there. But again, T-Bola getting a trade in there in his favor. Off the wall from the slashes, didn't get the pickup, but gets the low instead, the reset, American edition.
It seems that Chris Chaos, even though he's getting opened up by these random just reversal EX214H, it seems that Chris Chaos is maintaining composure, but even still with the blow for blow and low health pool from Matera, ooh, quick super, this should be a kill. The low health pool from Matera does not really do him any favors. And that's our 2nd round from Chris Chaos. Hopefully he can start getting some momentum going. Right back into a quick assault in, cancels the sweep. One of the only characters that can cancel a sweep as good as Luane does.
Yeah, that is for sure.
The forward advancing sweep can be canceled into his normals, but ooh, some good pressure, some good counter pokes.
Oh, nice air arrow there. Something maybe Chris Chaos is going to mix in a little bit more. The rain stops the homies, but not Luane himself. T-Bola going to get a little bit of pressure. Great tech there from Chris Chaos. Going to try to fade back, but the off the wall again. Like you said, the EX lashes that are coming out from T-Bola and the decision, the timing in which he's using them is really blowing up Chris Chaos in the neutral at the moment. There's another stuff from Butterfly Life whiff here. Going to convert into Super Skybound art.
Yo, anime. Let's see this long cutscene. Now those random, perceivingly random 214Hs that we're seeing by T-Bola, it seems like he just has a read on where the gaps are in Chris Chaos's pressure, and I think that's really what's putting him over the edge right here. And the quick Iggy call, one of the most obnoxious supers in the game. Some people call it one of the best, some people call it one of the worst. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on who you ask, but, you know, if it works, it works. That's what I say. You know, like, if it works for you, then you know, fantastic.
Hey, I like to say, if it works, it was the right decision.
100%. Oh, that's the name of the game. Speaking of the name of the game, Chris Chaos trying to play Ape Escape and get away from T-Bola. Finally does, backing up, trying to shoot out arrows. And you see T-Bola moving through a lot of those arrows, even the high ones, which is really giving him a lot of ground to put pressure onto Chris Chaos and not allow too many of those arrows to come into play. Confirm off of the low here, HPA? No, too far away. Tried to pop bottles, Chris Chaos getting out of dodge. The armor's going to work out for T-Bola. Nice dodge there, gets hit by the bottles, but Chris Chaos survives. But for how long? The life is low for Matera.
Oh, that setup was so nasty. The 2-2-H setting up the EX Catabots had those missiles to keep Chris Chaos in the air. He caught him with an air-to-air JL and used the 5 Ls on the ground to air unblockable and guard break him. That was absolutely nuts. My man's T-Bola loves to hold forward. It is crazy.
Yo, definitely pressing forward almost at all times. But like you said, you know, even though it might seem like those EX slashes are random, it's definitely a read, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm going to decide to do it whenever. Like, there's moments where because they're training partners, I'm sure he has a feeling like, okay, this is coming or this is going to happen and EX slashes will work, give me a wall bounce here. So it's not as random as one might think if you understand how T-Bola is thinking about the matchup against someone that he plays against a lot.
Not only that, it seems that he's making it more unpredictable by really just cherry picking and choosing those perfect spots where Chris Chaos absolutely has no idea it's coming.
Yeah, nice. Oh, a little bit of conversion there off of the air. Standing dodge again. Late tech from T-Bola. Chris Chaos is going to keep his turn. Assault in. I'm trying to weather the storm, put down some guard pressure. Nice clash there. And here comes T-Bola, the jump over and a conversion again. He is making Chris Chaos pay a lot for those assaults. That
close M anti-air, surprisingly good at what it does. Ooh, calls it out, right, sneaks under the high arrow and just puts him in the corner. Get the meaty setup. What's for dinner?
Looks like it might be hungry, man. Oh no, Chris Chaos said, no, I don't eat frozen food, only fresh for me. And then the biggest of the CX slashes there from T-Bola, gonna knock Chris Chaos back to the corner. Nice block on the cross up. Empty jump throw, and here we go. Butterfly. T-Bola's got to guess. What's it gonna be?
Give him the reading rainbow. Ooh, super. This is gonna be some real good scaling because it was off of just a single hit confirm and should be death right here. Step on him. Hey, some people are into that.
That's facts. Ain't no shame in the game out here.
Chris Chaos had a quick comeback.
Yeah, definitely had a great round, a battle one, and we've seen him have a couple of rounds that were really good. Just needs to, convert a little bit more on, getting that second round and putting himself on the board. Never too late in the first attempt. I've seen all types of wild things in the first attempt, so, it's not over until it's definitely over, and I see Chris Chaos coming out with a lot of answers to kind of stop, just like that, the aggression of T-Bola. Nice low there, going to get a corner knockdown setup, probably into a butterfly. Yep, there it is. Nothing doing on it, but still T-Bola health is lower than Chris Chaos advantage for Chris Chaos until just now. As I said it was disappearing.
This should be a quick HPA setup. Watch the noggin. Ooh, the armor right through, pops the bottles. Taking the second round onto the third. Ooh, run up 2M. Quick confirm, but unfortunately Matera doesn't do a very good job knocking down without EXs.
Yeah, without the EX moves, Matera does have that issue of getting the hard knockdowns, and it also doesn't help that T-Bola, as I was saying in the very beginning, isn't allowing Chris Chaos to throw out a lot of arrows in the neutral to really get him to dodging, and all of that sort of deal. So it's up to Chris Chaos to do things like that. Assault overhead, caught him down backing. Now T-Bola's being pushed back to the corner, and again, low confirmed EX slash. It's worked out so well for T-Bola. Why stop doing it now?
It's sometimes almost like T-Bola is out zoning the zoner. And it's just kind of blowing my mind watching this incredibly smart play from T-Bola against what should be a bad matchup for him.
Yeah,
And Iggy's all done.
Sometimes on paper it doesn't work out like it does in real life. There's the missiles and another confirmation for T-Bola, keeping Chris Chaos with the goose egg on the board. We're going to go back into a rematch. Chris Chaos took a little bit of time. I kind of like that, but here we are. Same matchup again, and T-Bola is dangerously close to finishing this out 7-0, so Chris Chaos needs to make some adjustments immediately.
T-Bola is looking almost unstoppable. It's so impressive. But Chris Chaos, very good at responding to these parries that T-Bola puts out. In every opportunity where he's had a chance to actually break out of it, he's just about done it. But right now we got some fighting out of the corner, right back to center stage. Put these arrows out.
Yeah, as many arrows as Chris Chaos can put out is going to be great for him, because that's really the kind of setup that he wants to be able to do. However, things like Catalina Bot can make that very difficult, and the fact that, like you said, T-Bola's finding ranges to put out normals and then confirming the EX slashes. So it's a very difficult time for Chris Chaos. Back into the corner he goes. Low confirm again, straight to EX slashes. Call out the homies. HPA, popping bottles, getting the party mixed down with the overhead. You can have everything you want, the drinks and the snacks.
Yo, he was just standing there, menacingly.
Definitely had the go behind him. Enemy stand sided, but Chris Chaos going to try to come back, but jumps himself back into the corner. Another EX slash off of the confirm, and this is rough. This is looking bad, though, Stro.
He doesn't go for the guaranteed unblockable. Because Chris Chaos didn't have the meter to reversal, T-Bola had the chance to go for the high-low mix-up. Right there, we see it, unblockable. Not quite at 100% for the super. He takes his 8th game straight. This squirrely man T-Bola is unstoppable right now.
Yeah, it's looking really rough at the moment. T-Bola just has all the right answers, and honestly, sometimes it do be like that clash, but T-Bola believes a little bit more. The homies come in for the setup. Another low late tech from Chris Chaos, down back and gas to throw this time. 7 doors out on the stage. Hevo.
Give him the Slayer JP. Right into HBA, pop the bottle, slash it up, give him a body block. Not quite enough, real close. Chip will be coming up real soon, but not quite. Get those 7 golden letters.
Battle 2, engage.
Right back into it, a small walk forward. Ooh, but the squirrely 214H, but T-Bola puts himself right back into the corner.
Definitely. And, you say squirrely, and I actually do, I like that term because it highlights the momentum and the movement that T-Bola, he's always staying active on the screen, which frustrates pretty much any zoning character in any game, but especially Matera, because he's not staying in one spot. And you see right now Chris Chaos getting lit up in the corner once again, just because T-Bola has been so active this entire first to 10, gonna take another game, and it's really working out well for him.
Get your helmet on. Can't block an overhead. Chris Chaos is down against the ropes.
I just want to step in here. Just want to step in here, folks. Sorry to interrupt you. But after Granblue, we're going to have MK11 between Killer Spanky and Big Titty. Normally, Big Titty commentates MK11, so it's going to be great to see his Jackson Joker play today. So, but of course, you can donate to the Bail Project by using the command Bail Project in the chat there. Pull up the link to be able to donate. Using the coupon code to be able to donate a free 50 cents. So keep donating, and thank you to those that have donated, and enjoy the show.
Right back into it. T-Bola is on his match point. One more game and he takes his first to 10, leaving Chris Chaos right now at the solid fat donut.
Yeah, it's a goose egg for sure for Chris Chaos. T-Bola knocking on the door of a 10-0. And you know, I've seen Chris Chaos put together some set of answers, but T-Bola typically hasn't been hit by the same, you know, answer twice, and it all goes back to how active he's staying against Chris Chaos. So let's see, you know, if Chris Chaos can just get a string of you know, solid answers and defenses to T-Bola's aggression to capitalize not only on one round but two. But once again, it's T-Bola all over again at the start. Chris Chaos battling his way out, low arrow just to get enough room to jump out, but the homies and the Catalina bot, look at that conversion.
That was such a cheeky conversion from mid full screen from T-Bola. Ooh, quick confirm, EX, not close enough for the wall bounce, but gets hopefully some meaty missiles. Ooh, does not call out the jump, but that quick anti-air with the 5L from the HPA into the body blast.
Set point here for T-Bola. Chris Chaos definitely, you know, on his last attempt, gonna go ahead and set up the mid-screen butterfly. T-Bola just down back and chilling out, but you gotta wonder, when are the slashes coming? When are you gonna just jump in with it?
Get a milk take. There it is, not close enough for the wall bounce, but that counter hit, it's the air-to-air, gets a quick conversion into the corner, but Chris Chaos pokes right out.
He pokes right out, but Chris Chaos' health is not as much as Lil but it's about even here. Chris Chaos going to try to keep this corner pressure, not press too much and get caught by, yeah, just as I said, he does. There's the knockdown. T-Bola gets out. But Super Skybound Art available for T-Bola, and we've seen Yggdrasil do work. He ran back, got some snacks, just a little bit to munch on, nothing big. Catalina bot, unblockable situation, does get hit, and here comes Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil's coming in, the big waifu almost in chip range, a few hits to do it. If you get one more touch, and that'll be done for. Hit him with the cheap damage. T-Bola, the unstoppable force of Lil Wayne, takes it 10-0 against Chris Chaos in demanding fashion.
Yeah, that was a great showing from T-Bola. Definitely had a lot of answers there that, you know, really came together well. Like I said, these two play each other all the time. So, you know, it's definitely a back and forth when they do play. But this time, T-Bola just had the upper hand. And sometimes it's like that for sure. I want to thank everyone for tuning in for, you know, the Granblue Fantasy versus version of the 1st to 10. Do remember that CIFGC does Downtown Beatdown pretty much every Saturday, and this time it is for charity. We are donating towards the Bail Project. So if everyone could share that Matcherino link, go ahead and share the information about what's going on with CIFGC. I would greatly appreciate it. And Dostro, as always, it's been a blast. It was a fast one, but it's been a blast.
Oh yeah, I always love to see some good matches. And T-Bola is such a crazy player. It's almost like magical and hypnotizing to watch him play. It's honestly ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I've seen T-Bola play quite a few times now, and every time I see just a little more of something that kind of amazes me, you know, and it's not the same thing every time, but I think that there's a calculated wildness to his play, and I really enjoy it quite a bit. And the way that he adapts with Lil Wayne is second to none, in my opinion. I haven't seen a better Lil Wayne in the US, and I've seen quite a few tournaments, and that's just not me, you know, smoking, you know, gassing up one of my Midwest peoples. It's the truth. Like he is incredibly strong, especially on Lil Wayne. And so you know, shout outs to him. Also shout outs to Chris Chaos for agreeing to, you know, do the 1st to 10 for charity. I love both of these guys, and I'm excited to see where they both go in Granblue.
Definitely.
And once again, thank you very much, Dynamite and Dostro, for the commentary. Great knowledge by both of you fellas. I myself would have not been able to hold a candle to you two. Would really appreciate that. Thanks again. Once again, of course, this is Downtown Beatdown Online, our nice little charity event that we're having. Thank you to those that have donated so far. Currently, $102 has been raised for the Bail Project. So get in that Matcherino link, use those coupon codes, the sponsor quests at the right there that's on there. You know, every little bit helps. Thank you to those that have donated so far. Appreciate that. But right after this, we're to get into MK11 between Big Titty and Killer Spanky. commentary from Free Hectic and Galloping Ghost's own Max. So we are going to take another short break, and we'll be right back.